Stream has started. There's chat. Test. Test is good. Hey, beautiful, we're online. Alrighty, and welcome everyone to part 10. My Friday night stream will be going for 2 hours tonight, until approximately 11:30 p.m. Central Standard Time at this point. And welcome to part 10 of my DAAR Servitors playthrough here. Things have been going extremely well. We're going to be expanding the fleet here, and we are going to start releasing some Vassals up here, which we have already started over here, as you clearly have seen. At this point. So let's see here. I got automated constructors going. I got all kinds of stuff going. Major bottleneck at this point is the influence at this point, but specialist subject conversion. Okay, so that's going to go up again here soon. At this point, so I'm not overly worried about it. Yes, of course it's a deal, because yes. Because yes, reasons. And you...
System survey complete.
You for this. That point. So we get our trade there. Did I already do that here? I did. That's perfect.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, we got all that coming. God, I love mega shipyards. Like, just how they handle everything. It's just
communications
great.
Alert.
Alright, so... Really? Carlos Enterprises. Who are you? Enterprises. Wait a minute, is that this guy? It is! Wait a minute, what? What?
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
Oh, he's just a... Oh, he's the one in the middle of conversion, that's why. So he's not loyal. That's what's going on. Yeah.
Technological acquisition successful.
Who just declared war at me? The Sovereign Parket Systems. Who are you? My vassal did? What? Wait a minute. No, shared destiny's in place. Or is this this might be a completely active rebellion going on right now, is what this might be. That would make a level of sense. This could be a full-blown rebellion happening. Yeah, that's a problem. Partly because... Who are you? Yeah, these are now... Okay, yeah, it's a rebellion, I see. Okay, hold on then. You're being switched to 2, 4... Come with me. You're now 3. Get on that. Recruit. And we'll send you over here. Whoops, what did I do? Okay. There we go. Okay, so we have another rebellion going on. I need this stuff to convert then at this point. I need these guys to become loyal citizens of my empire as they try to fight away from me.
Complete.
I wonder if something may be updated also at this point. I wouldn't put it past it that something updated and now all of a sudden like my loyalty is just being sapped or something. Let's see here, where is not Terminus? Where's my home system? There it is, home station. Thank you. Yeah, problem is I have freaking 400k. Yeah.
Engaged.
This is what I don't get about these rebellions. I get they need a
engaged.
chance, but my god.
Alert. Spaceport
Let me check
deconstructed.
something. You're loyal. Okay, that's good. Are you a you have converted into Prospectorium. Yeah, what can you offer us? Anything good? No, nothing good. Go away. Yeah, you're loyal. You should be loyal. Yep, okay.
Alert. Station
Converted,
engaged.
you am not.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Okay.
Alert. Station engaged. Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Oh, we got pirates. Small group of organic subunits. Apparently criminal
Alert.
outcasts.
Mining
Where are these
station
guys?
deconstructed.
Oh, that is my territory. I did not even realize that. I'm like, wait a minute. That doesn't look right. My god. I love it. It's like, wait a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a trading post. Alright, where are you? Yeah. Go ahead and head over here.
Alert. Station engaged. Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Alright, so I've actually trapped him at this point, too. That's the best.
System survey complete. Alert. Station engaged. Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Alright, so now you've converted. Yes, now you have. Okay, so now you're a Prospectorium. Now you should be super loyal. Let's see here. Still not. Why not? Wait. What? What converted then? Trading Corporation. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, whoops, that's this guy over here. Okay, that's fine. So be it. We'll fight with you in a moment. Give me more organic havens. And I guess the only specialty of this is like, what's here? Was it this? No. Off-world foundry. What this gives you, it's just not worth it. So I prefer more loyalty over anything else. Plus, I like the idea of my DAAR Servitors running around being like, hey, this is how great we are.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated. Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
You. Alright, so you... What was I going to turn you... You're a Megacorp. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We're just going to turn you into a Prospectorium. Like, you... Expansion permitted, all this good stuff. Unified sensors, yes. So, what... Oh, it's... Oh, there it is. Okay, I was going to say, it's like, where's it showing it? It's like, oh, it's moved up here. Yeah, plus 1.2, process, get on it.
Hostile stationary assets engaged.
Don't know where you were, but boy, did I get you somewhere. Oh, what the heck? I hate it when this happens. There. So what happened here is, which one? One of them, this one, accidentally got 2 extra battleships shoved into it, and so it screwed up the build order at that point, or the build speed. It's like, that's terrible.
Construction complete.
This time, this will become the capital this time. Yeah, so we have these extra ones now
Technological
to
acquisition
destroy.
successful.
I'll send these over here, please.
Construction complete. Technological
Yeah, I don't want to keep
acquisition
looking at that.
successful. Construction complete. Ground invasion
Oh, I never gave him
units
the
have
rest of
achieved
these.
all objectives.
Excellent, I destroyed them. Thank you. Okay. Now, get out of my way. 10 bio trophies, that's absolutely fine. Let's see here. I think I had extra of those guys too ringing around. 197. Where would I have put those guys? Hang on, let me see if I can figure this out. Probably would have been on... Nope, not on Earth, so it would have been one of these. Nope. Nope, but that's... Nope, yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's already in place, so I need to drop this, drop that. Okay. Then we'll release you as a puppet. Again. This time a scholarship tellurium. Immediately, because I have the influence to be able to do that. This time they're actually loyal. Process that. Build me organic havens. What are you going to be offering us? Yep, nothing. Don't care. Okay, you quickly build that so I can start handing these things off.
Construction complete. Situation log adjusted.
We already know how that goes. Okay, find me... It's fine. There we go.
Construction
figure out
complete.
what that is, what that cruiser was. Oh, they have a 137k fleet? Oh, okay, never mind. That's these guys. Okay. I was gonna say, dang, man, that's impressive. Problem's gonna be, let's see here. 2010. Okay, so they have not auto move this time, so that's a good thing. Let's give these guys the other systems over here. Then also, before I forget to do it, where's your capital? There it is. Under skillful leadership of the Ringworld Construction Manager, we have been able to optimize construction workforce, increasing build speed. Oh, interesting. I've never seen this before. Favorable conditions. Megastructure build speed plus 20%. Visual command. Get on it. And then you were a scholarshiptorium, I think? Yes, you were, but I need to actually convert this guy actually away from that because he's
special
a
project complete.
Excellent. Supreme Alloy. Oh, excellent. Trade deal. Give them all that. I'll keep this one, and I'm going to keep this one because when I take this over and release it... Oh my god, I lost my physics researcher.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
Insane. Let's find another good guy. That one's not bad. We could use him, potentially. There we are. That's what I want to see. Get on it. Alright, then... Oh, interesting. These are reanimators. And they're, oh, perfect. Okay, so I made my scholarship Torium evaluating zealots. Perfect. Does no one own this one? Nobody does. That's interesting. Alright, whatever. I guess I missed that one. Give you that.
Construction complete.
Give you that. You're loyal, you're loyal.
Communications alert. Technological acquisition successful.
Stability on these look good. This one doesn't entirely, but that's not my problem. Oh, yeah, you. Get over here, build that, and then we'll hand it off to him. Oh, excellent. Custodial Protocol 628-2 activated message follow. Attention synthetic civilization. Significant inefficiencies have been detected in your base code. In order to ensure your species' ability to contribute to the custodial project, extensive rewrites must be required. We are preparing initial subspace code transmission upon positive confirmation of this message, awaiting response. We welcome any change. So basically, this has a potential positive, this has a potential negative. Basically, it can pass or it can fail at that point. It seems to be a solid 50-50 at that point, but whatever. So until this is the modifier added, robot upkeep plus 10%, so be it, don't care. At that point, why did I have this guy? I don't remember.
Construction complete.
What are they doing with you? Whatever, go see the world. Changes the ancient caretakers made to our code base have turned out well. The inefficiencies caused by the rewrites turned out to be only temporary, and the changes have resulted in a permanent upgrade of resource production capabilities across our whole population. Excellent. So plus 5% robot output for free. I love it. Yes. Assist research on
Construction
that one.
complete.
Thank you. Yes, we'll purchase your services. Yes, it's a deal. It's also a deal here. Goodbye.
Communications alert. Construction complete.
Okay. Ring World has now been completed. So second Ring World's now completed, and that is fantastic.
Technological acquisition successful.
Beautiful. Upgrade, upgrade. Upgrade, thank you. Oh, I don't want that. Anything I should do here? Oh yeah, let's reverse engineer some stuff. Thank you. Okay, so I'm missing... Did this Titan actually not get built, or... There it is. Okay. Yeah, this is exactly what happens. This is why this... God, this needs to be fixed. Yes, Dyson Sphere completed. Primary has now completed the involvement, whatever, I can't pronounce things. I don't know why I try. I really, really don't. By DAAR Dyson Sphere, our engineers celebrate this great victory, and rightly so. We have achieved what only a handful of star empires in history of the galaxy dared imagine. Total subjugation of star. I love how it says subjugation. Like, I have subjugated this star. Alright, on the next thing, matter decompressor, please. You're currently building that, but we're also going to need you to build Strategic Coordination Center. Let's not build it in this one. Let's go here. Yeah. Shattered World Shattered World. Yeah. Perfect. Supreme Alloy. God, this is a great one. What we thought was the greatest alloy turned out to be far from the truth. Countless pre-FTL refinery processes have been cataloged, and we now have synthesized the unbendable metal. So available alloys increase, but alloy from fabricators plus 0.5. That is amazing. Yeah, you need this one. Establish embassy, offer trade deal, giving you that. Then I'm going to your planet, and I'm giving you that.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh, so these ruthless capitalists are putting stuff onto this guy's planets. That's funny. I like that. Hey, we're all the same species. Perfect. Then we can do the Ministry of Science in here. That finally adds a research speed increase. Make sure you guys are up there. Yeah, see, this is what I expect to see. Monthly change of plus 2.04. Like, big monthly loyalty changes. Yeah, same thing I'm seeing here now. Also establish an embassy. Upgrade you. And orbital maintenance.
Communications
upgrade
alert.
you. Orbital maintenance, please.
Planetary surface settlement established.
Maintenance, upgrade. Maintenance and atmospheric manipulators. Yeah, okay, so that's the... okay.
Construction complete.
Alright, so I finished the other one here. Perfect. Refinery. Or 5.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
You shall become my agricultural ring world at that point. So we now have 2 forge ones, we have 2
Alert.
research ones.
Non-standard
We're going to
space
have an
entity
agricultural
encounter.
and we're going to have a generator at that point. And then this is capital, right? Yes, this is machine capital. Okay. You'll get the Ministry of Culture to increase this at that point. I mean, there's nothing else we can really do at that point. Also because they have the 100 bio trophies on there. And what else do we have that we could do? Oh, we got quite a bit that we can actually do to this guy, but we don't necessarily want to at that point. So let's see here. You. No, I'm not going to fight
Technological
them.
acquisition
I have my own.
successful.
I have internal matters I have to deal with. All right, so we got that taken care of. Your building, okay. The moment that gets, basically we start upgrading that, we can start colonizing stuff in here and redo this. Let's see here. Confirm. Oh, gotta give this guy the last system there. Give him a research agreement, of course. I was gonna say, how are you not loyal to me? You should be unbelievably trusting.
Communications alert.
Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Definitely oppose that. We're in 2400, so we are definitely in the endgame crisis area at this point. So we are absolutely going to Galactic Reforms, nominate Custodian, me. Thank you. I will take that. Sign a few more envoys over here. So what do we got? Basically, we got 8 guys on here. We got 1 guy spy network in there. And... oh, yeah, that's right, I guess. That's a good point. Okay. Equal Standing Act? Is that what we were going for? Oh, cool. Pre-FTL hives on this planet has harnessed the power of vaporized liquid using force-produced steam pressure. Technology has been applied to engine designs and have revolutionized both construction and transport. Vehicles can be seen transporting drones from cluster to cluster. Their first drone-free factories are appearing. This world appears to be on the brink of industrialization. Excellent. Alright, so I'm about to become this.
Technological acquisition successful.
Cast plus 20. Cool. Okay, good. Alright, I need to start getting habitats built. You upgrade that. And then we can change these guys. Well, whatever. You can become an Arctic world, that's fine. Basically, here's the thing. You can't build a matter decompressor in a system that has habitable planets at that point. Or at least that used to be the thing, so I always try to avoid it. I don't know if it's still a thing at that point, but that's what it was. Alright, so... habitat, that's the only option there. That's not a good one. I'm building stuff in there. Got the Zorn. Definitely need to get one there. Definitely need to get one over there. This one's mainly going to be fortresses, though, because of the way it is. Yeah, this will work. And then this one will become a mining habitat. Because you get miners from this.
Technological acquisition successful. Technological acquisition successful.
Alright, queue those up. We got 3 of them queued up now. Let's go ahead. Oh, yep, it's a deal. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so those guys get back. I want to add... oops. Yeah, you go ahead and build that. That's fine. New fleet. Same thing. Whoops. That's way too many. The Trading Coalition has become more authoritarian. Good for them. This will become my standard 9, 10, 22, 1 at that point.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Communications alert.
Oh, okay. That got big. That got very, very big.
Communications alert.
Okay. Nope, we're not doing any of that. We got stuff to do over here. Oh. Yeah, the catch is over here doing things. What level are they currently at? Mechanical machine age. Okay, well, anyway. Sorry guys, but you need to become me. Hey, where's my... oh, there's my armies. I was gonna say, where'd they end up at? Land, thank you. I do apologize in some ways, but not too much. I'm debating whether I actually take these guys over at this point and just turn them into something else. Like, all the Hive guys are gonna die on there, so I might as well just do something with it. Oh god, okay. Strict voting. Okay, that's better.
Planetary pacification protocols.
We are one, you are many. Let's go.
Ground invasion units have achieved
We have
all
subjugated
objectives.
you. I hope you understand that we're just here to help. Alright, let's see here. Well, first off, upgrade you. And then where is it? There you are. Alright, let's see here. Population-wise, 16. Okay, we can do this. Species, please. Where are you? Perfect. Oh, you're radiotropic. Interesting.
Situation log adjusted. Genetic parameters successfully altered.
Alright, you plus resettle. We'll take 15 of you guys off, leaving 1. Great Vassal. Great Vassal. Okay, so they're going to become a satrapy of mine. At that point, basically, they just give me 30% there, and I give them resources, and we are happy about it. Process, thank you. Review organic havens. It will help this guy out a lot. I mean, I can't really do anything with this guy. I don't know what to do. Alright, now where am I going to shove those guys is going to be the question. Okay, you already have stuff. You do not, so for the moment, all of you... Wait, why were there only 11 there? Didn't I take 15 of them? I did. Where'd you go? No, you're still on Earth? What? Oh, they were... Okay, I figured it out. Don't worry, I'm not an idiot. Okay, there we go. And see, this is where I need the... Oh, cool, Prospectorium level 2. This is why I need the habitats in here, especially ones that can be used for biotrophies. Because I have 13 of those guys, they could sit on a habitat the whole time, and I not have to worry about them.
Technological acquisition successful. Construction complete.
Oh, what should I give you? Oh, they produce 0 influence. What? Well, that's pointless. I was going to say, it's like, let's get more influence. No, it produces 0 influence. What?
Planetary surface settlement.
Yeah, go ahead and put a
established.
satellite campus there. I don't care. Also, that's a good point. Let me see your agreement really quick. Yeah, I only get involved in your offense if you don't get any of mine. Okay. Can't do anything there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, let's make this a vassal. One here. Perfect, my habitat is complete. See, and this one is going to be a biotrophy area, because the leisure districts should allow biotrophies. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Get in there.
Construction complete.
I was already working on these guys. I did not even realize. Cool. Scientists gain trait. That's good to know. You and you are now 4. and we're almost at the point to be able to handle one more fleet here, but we'll probably hold off on that for the moment. At that point, let's see, where are you? You're on automated construction.
Communications alert.
You're in automated construction, you're not doing anything. Oh, you're supposed to be building... My society research unit now died? What? Seems function, it has been noted that a liquid component in the counter are used experiment was experimented on and needed to be tightly temperature controlled as fumes are aggressively corrosive.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
Jeez. Strategic Coordination Center, please. Get on it. Oh, for God's sakes, my physics research became an archaeologist. You're useless to me. This one already has it, so we're going to go to this guy. Recruit. You know what? That's good enough. Became more militaristic. Excellent. Good for you guys. More power to you, I say.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
Okay.
Technological acquisition successful.
Advanced habitats.
Planetary
Perfect.
settlement procedure
Want to make sure I start
initiated.
seeing that stuff pop up.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered. Technological acquisition successful.
Yep. Construction advanced. Oh, okay, they're building a sensor array also. Okay, that's fine.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered. Technological acquisition successful.
Yes, it's a deal. Yes, it's a deal. It is definitely a deal. Ooh, Sleepers Awaken. Okay. It began in a subtle shift of this place's behavior. Scatter reports of their shifts, once rarely seen outside their own space, now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient ruined worlds, refusing all hails, fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown until now. We now know that they were preparing to recover the databanks of surveyed beacons and automated scouting posts left behind when they retreated to their present borders, gathering information from their return to the galactic stage. Fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, ancient factories are roaring to life. For the first time in an age, the mediators are looking outwards beyond their borders towards the galaxy at large. As their decaying shipyards are repaired and retrofitted, the dormant systems of the Titan foundries come online. The rest of the galaxy is left with only one question. Who will this once sleeping giant target first? Deceptive fools. We can either do giants in the playgrounds or deceptive fools, and it's deceptive fools. This is a day of rejoicing. For ages untold, we have watched lesser species such as yourself tear yourselves apart with war and strife, but enough is enough. The mediators will watch no longer. We will have peace, and those who will not accept this new order will be made to see the error of their ways. Well, that's very lovely. I'd greet you as a friend. Yep, basically giants in the playground are coming around now. Hey, and we're the custodian of the galaxy. At last, the Galactic Senate has voted to bestow the emergency custodial powers upon DAAR Servitors. That's actually perfect. They awaken, and then I immediately become custodian. An official ceremony broadcast across the galaxy, we are appointed custodians of the galactic community. As first among equals, we have been charged with safeguarding the galactic community from all potential threats, be they internal or external. Who would seek it harm? We have been granted vast powers in the community matters and can now propose special resolutions. And we shall. Excellent. Okay, so I'm done with you. That's fine. Give me a moment. I'll start playing with stuff. Oh, am I? Yeah, I'm out of... I've already ran out of influence again. But, because we're the custodian now, That gives us a +5 on that. So plus 18 influence, baby. Yep, alright. Did that, we did targeting uplink, and we did, okay. Alright, let's see here. Nope, I oppose that. 683k versus the next highest, which is 70. I love it.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
Uprising in the absorbers. Oh my god, that's funny. Let's go ahead and support this. So who are you? Look at this guy. I like you. So the absorbers have a bit of an issue. Good for them. The anchor. To extract matter to terminal inquiries, we first need to secure a base to build the facility on. The anchor has been built on the very edge of the event horizon and is held in place against immense gravitational pull by advanced gravity redirect engines, which turn the terminal egress's own gravity against it. All right, we need all the things.
Communications alert. Technological acquisition successful.
Next habitat's ready. Perfect. Whoop, hang on. Exit. Okay, ancient rivals. Perfect. The return of these guys to the galactic scene is not going unnoticed by the other fallen empires present in the galaxy. Particularly appear most agitated is the news. It seems these two proud nations are ancient rivals, though a reason of the rivalry has long since faded into history. The sudden reawakening of the mediators has inflamed old adversaries and triggered counter-reactions. The restorers have rose themselves from slumber to face their old rivals, the whole galaxy, as their battleground. What will it mean for all of us? Bite me, is what it means. Tremble, little DAAR Servitors. For too long, we folks have allowed our empire to decline, with borders shrink and lesser species such as yourself wander freely among the stars rightfully belong to us. No more of this. This galaxy is ours. You will submit to our rule or face annihilation of your entire species. Choose wisely. Welcome, friend. How may we serve you? Okay, that's already being worked on. Okay, where are these guys? So... Wait a minute, what? There's the mediators. Oh my god, they're literally right next to each other. Okay, that's funny. That's really funny. I've never seen two fallen empires so close to each other. What the heck? I was wondering what the heck was going on over there. It didn't make any sense to me. Oh my god, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Alright, hang on. Let's see here. Alright. Honestly, with this one, I'm debating whether to do stellar fortifications instead. No, we'll do targeting uplink computer, and then we'll do defense scripts computer. Okay, you guys can just start doing your thing.
Technological acquisition successful. Construction complete.
I mean, we're going to have tons of storage capacity at this point. is this? Galactic Resolution. Reasons, contacts with galactic community legislators works that would ban chattel, live slave slavery, galaxy. Oh, whoops. What will people think if we fail to act? What will they think if we fail to act? We must oppose this. What is happening here? Great. This is. Wait, what? Ban. No, this is exactly what I want. This is fine. I'm not in breach of this. I want to ban all the slavery. That's exactly what I want to do. You are not allowed to have slaves, I say. Okay. All right. All those are upgrading at this
Construction
point.
complete. Planetary settlement procedure initiated. Planetary surface settlement established.
Alright.
Technological acquisition successful.
Yeah, so leisure districts. Exactly what I want to see. Where are you? Leisure districts, right there. And you turn that on. Two of these, please. The habitats I almost actually have to do myself at this point, just because of the way they work. You call that a fair deal? You spit in the face of Newman. Pa. Oh, we haven't. But we have a customer. Serious apologies at that display. I like the idea of this guy spitting in the face of someone. He's a squid. He's going to ink them. Except good fortune and into lapse. Okay, what do we get? Robot upkeep. Yeah, sure. Where does this go? Romus Prime? Goes here. Deal. Perfect. Less upkeep. I like it. Thank you. Oh, who are you? Oh, you guys, yes. Go nuts. Hey, if you take over your previous masters, have a great time with that.
Technological acquisition successful.
All right. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so you upgrade that. You that. And we'll turn you into a generator one. So we have 2 generator ring worlds, 1 agricultural, 2 forge, 2 research. Yeah, how we doing on these? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, these haven't even started yet. I need to start getting on these. Oh, we can immediately end greater than ourselves. Okay, that's good. I don't want to deal with that, though. Hey, next habitat is complete. Excellent. All right. Oppose that because I don't want any extras. Repeal borderless authority. No, get rid of that. Resolution. I need to go to term limits. Remove my term limit, please. That's nothing a dictator would say. Colonize that, but I think that was going to be a mining one, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Alright, so... I don't like how much of a problem that is. Alright, upgrade you. And boy, do I just... wish, for the love of God, that I could just hit a button and those things would take care of themselves. You need to upgrade that. You need to colonize this. Now, they used to have it where I couldn't build habitats where the Dyson Sphere was. And now they seem to be allowing that, which is curious to me. Because you used to build the orbital ring. Oh, the war in heaven has fired. That's awesome. Ever since the awakening of that guy and their ancient rivals, the two giants have been at odds, skirmishing, jockeying for influence, probing each other's might. This has resulted in a series of increasingly tense confrontations, finally erupting in open battle between the two. Between the fleet and their counterparts in a remote system. The conflict now escalated a full-blown war between the two. Each side has sent representatives of younger races, promising great rewards for those who join in the war and terrible punishment for those who choose to stand against. Choosing either side of the conflict will mean giving up our independence, but remaining neutral may be even more dangerous unless we can find a way of find other neutral empires to stand by our side. We will stand with these guys. We'll stand with these guys. We will not take part in this conflict, and both will fall to our might. We are dealing with our organics. We are not dealing with you guys, and frankly, you will both fall in this foolish war after I deal with everything I need to deal with here. Partly because you're on the other side of the galaxy, and I don't care. Not all younger races have chosen to join either side of the war raging between the Elder Empires. Some, like ourselves, have remained neutral, but are facing the prospect of fighting Elder menaces alone if the war should come to their way. We have been contacted by representatives from other empires about the idea of creating a League of Non-Aligned Powers. Explicit goal of opposing both sides of the war. We are the current galactic custodians. We have been asked to lead this league. Accepting would most certainly mean war with the awakened empires, but at least we would have allies to stand on our side, facing them alone. It would make sense for me to lead this league, but these guys are on the other side, and frankly, I don't even care. I actually want to see this play out. Like, I don't care. I want to see this happen. Alright, so there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff happening here.
Construction complete.
Yeah. Okay, already did that. Don't care. So let's see here. Union map mode. So there's me. Oh! Like, basically everyone has joined the non-aligned powers. Like, literally everyone. Wow. Who are you, though? What are you doing? You're doing your own thing. Huh, interesting. Yeah, they're just doing their own thing. Yeah, they have literally completely ignored it.
Technological acquisition successful.
Nobody cares. Oh my god. That is a heck of a block.
Technological acquisition successful. Construction complete.
Oh god. Okay, hang on. Okay, so let's see this. League of Non-Aligned Powers. Oh my god, yeah, that's basically everyone else in the galaxy.
Construction complete.
Huh.
Planetary surface settlement.
All right, I'm interested to see how this goes. I want to watch this play out. I don't want to take part necessarily. I want to watch how this plays out.
Construction complete.
All right, I want you guys to come over here.
Communications alert.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take this guy out. No, I don't want associate status.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated. Technological acquisition successful. Planetary surface settlement established.
You're a leisure district. That. And we'll keep that on though. we'll build a satellite campus over there, and you guys can have a great time.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
They will make lovely biotrophies. Come here and let me see something. Yep, you're all undesirable. Can I actually genetically modify you at all? I can't get rid of the hive mind. Yep, alright, cool. Who do I have that goes on a tundra world, species-wise? Do I have anyone? That's Alpine, and that's Arctic, and that's Arctic. So I don't. Oh wait. You, right there. The rogue, the orc dudes. Come with me, orc dudes. Where are you? That's a good question. Actually, hang on. Where are the orc dudes? Alpris Terminus. Orc dudes. Orc dudes. Kind of curious what actually happens if I release this. Okay, I'm only allowed to release as that. Okay, hang on. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, situation log. Nope, not situation log. What am I doing? Create vassal, create vassal. You are going to be a satrapy. Restricted voting, please. Offensive 2. Process. Thank you. I'm going to be very curious. Oh yeah, it's a relic. It's a unique. Just think. Survived many centuries, built to last. Excellent. What do you got? Free robots for 2,000 alloys? No, not interested. Alright. Oh, that's right. These guys are subterranean. I completely forgot about that. So it didn't really matter either way. Has passed regulation. Oh, while this is largely meaningless to us, we can at least benefit from some of the infrastructure they can create in order to resettle inactive simple drones. Perfect. Edict on rock, we're greater than ourselves. Cool. Glad. Very glad. You then, we're going to build you up as a vassal starbase. We're going to build you up as a special starbase because you're defending this guy. And you've already been decided to be a vassal. Okay, cool.
Construction complete.
Alright, so why is this only 3? Oh, that's my... I gotcha. I'm like, why is that one so weak? It's like, oh, I see. Never mind.
Construction complete.
Can you actually do anything for me? It doesn't really look like it. I mean, honestly, given it's next to this, I should probably actually do some stuff. Like, I should use it for economic purposes, and that's the lensing. Excellent, thank you. Built on an extensive existing gravitational redirect system, the gravity lensing facility is able to redirect portions of the force into the lens, concentrating the force even more strongly in a selected area. Excellent. On it. Do it. Organic pirates? They should never exist.
Construction complete.
Great, please.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Okay. What should you become?
Communications alert.
Ooh, habitat. Excellent. Alright, pause that really quick. I Honestly, I'm debating whether to make this guy a Forge World. You know what? Sure. Terminal egress is going to be all Forge Worlds. Embassy? Sure, you can have an embassy. Okay. Go ahead and build all that. Thank you. Alright, I think it's getting time that we release those guys too. Get all these stuff off of there. Finally settle up. Okay, that's ready, but we can't do that yet, otherwise the name will get all kinds of messed up, which is fine. Basically, the problem is influence. I need more influence. It'll be a consistent problem for a while. Great post, thank you. And you know what? Given what this, what this area is, right? Where am I? Yeah, right here. I am going to treat this as an economic
technological acquisition successful
force to be reckoned with. I mean, it just makes sense, honestly. Yeah, build hydroponic bay. Thank you.
Planetary surface settlement established. Construction complete.
Terraform, thank you.
Construction complete. Planetary surface settlement established.
Gotta love how some of this looks. This one's actually a mining station at this point. Oh boy. I want to see this. So, was encased in an impenetrable shield by the global pacifier. Wow. Okay, that's a thing. Who was that? So that's... okay. Instead of taking over, they have completely encased the planet. Boy, oh boy.
Technological acquisition successful.
Hold up. Oh yeah, they're at war.
Alert.
So the war in Heaven's happening, like,
Non-standard space
fully
entity
blown
encountered.
at this point. I love it. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and take care of these other vassals I gotta release. Where's... okay, you. You can head over here. So let's see here. That's gonna be this, this, and this. Okay. These two here need to be removed.
Alert.
Release this
Non-standard
guy.
space
He can have
entity
everything
encountered.
down to here. Except for this one. This guy's basically getting just this. At that point. Also have to take care of this guy here. Which I turned him into a continental world. I don't entirely remember
Alert.
why.
Non-standard space entity encountered.
Remember it was someone. Yes, we would love to have the services. So with that one... Okay, we need to get... Yeah, we definitely need to take care of those. Custodial term limits, Guardian Angel Act, oppose that.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh no! Fellow machine intelligence known as Zikin exterminators has risen in a network of the Thulian states or something. I'm pretty sure I know what these guys are. Yeah, they're determined exterminators. At that point, their stance is extermination, and they're just chilling over there. They can just chill over there, that's for sure. Okay. Where in the heck did I have those guys? Sure, why not? Oh. Actually move those guys back. Yeah, then we'll take care of those guys on here. Whoops, not that.
Technological acquisition successful.
Habitat. Oh, they world cracked someone. Where was that? That I want to see. Yep, that's them. Who'd you crack here? You definitely did something.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
Alrighty, let's see here. So, I need to drop you down. Drop you down. Okay. We'll start with these guys. Whoops. Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, that's right. This is in the Age of Darkness. Whoops. I'm like, wait a minute. Sure, yep, you don't have anything. You're now sector capital. Where was I? Here. Great Vassal, great you. You can be, yeah, you can be a scholarship Tellurian. Why not? You 2 planets, that's fine. Involved in all your wars, that's fine. Process it. Then... Oh, shoot. I should have done these guys first. Oh, I should have. That's right, because it was... Ah, shoot. Well, either way, I would have had to break it at that point. Okay, so what the problem is, I now have to do this in order to maintain my pulsar over there. And do this. Okay, that's fine. No. So, such is life. Okay, you're fine, I guess. Those guys are Gyna preference, aren't they? Yes, they are, I believe. Okay, so we'll leave a robot on here then, is what we're gonna do. Yeah, because they're seated. Oh, that's right. Here's my Agri world. Don't need you anymore. Probably actually get rid of that. Oh yeah, yeah. Look at Earth just getting full of robots at this point. Okay. Yeah. Planet sector. Create vassal. Vassal. You will have 3 planets. We're also going to make you a scholarshiptorium. At that point. Process. You, I need you to take that. Well, that can't possibly be right. Alright, yeah, okay. Okay, hang on, let's see who's here. Humans, okay. Okay, and then let's make sure I have everything covered, which I think I do here. Okay, we're gonna bring over all these random guys really quick before we can sort them out. Okay, so there should only be 1 human on here, and that is the case. Perfect. So now we've handed off a whole bunch of stuff over here. Oh boy, did we. That's gonna need a little bit of adjustment from the automated systems. What are we doing here? Yeah, they're usually building 2 houses, by the way it looks, which looks about right.
Planetary surface settlement
The exterminators are claiming my stuff? Oh, I guess they are. Yeah. Close my border to you. I don't like you. Also insult you. Yes, engage standby mode. There, you've been insulted. Have a good time. You don't have a hope of dealing with me, I think. Alright, so you can have that system. That allows me to do this. And then funsies that. Resource silo, resource processing center. Sure, why not? You can have the hull, I guess, whatever that is. Yep, I get it. Engage standby mode, that's fine. Boy, do I have a lot of robots that are about to come into their own.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
Okay, so they just straight up got rid of these guys. That's fine. What are you guys? No, you are materialistic. What happened? Oh, removes custodialship limit. Excellent. That's what I want to hear.
Planetary surface settlement established.
Alright. Next resolution. I need you...
Alert. Hostile fleet assets
to allow
detected.
for mobilization. Oh, what? Oh, wait. Why am I at war? You guys again? God dang it. These guys are a problem. Why? Why this time? What did I ever do to you? Other than, you know, subjugate you and forcibly vassalize you, I guess. At that point.
Alert. Spaceport engaged. Alert. Spaceport deconstructed. Construction complete.
Alright. They can just go do their thing.
Alert. Spaceport engaged. Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Which one's this? Oh, it must have been the guy yeah, it must have been the guy integrated over here. That would make sense. I don't want your fleet. Why can't I give you... Oh, I'm at war. I can't trade them.
Alert. Spaceport engaged. Communications alert.
Oh, I can't release vassals.
Technological acquisition successful. Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Where's my armies? I got a lot of spaceports to deal with. Who's left? Only you. Okay, so we'll be able to get you released here eventually. Renaissance age? Renaissance age.
Spaceport engaged. Alert. Spaceport deconstructed. Technological acquisition
140?
successful.
Okay.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Boring. The key extracting matter from black hole is the ultimate refinement of the gravitational redirect system, forming and focusing areas twisted gravity in effect, creating a vast drill whose bore is made of redirection and concentrate gravitational force.
Alert.
Away we go. Upgrade.
Constructed. Construction complete.
Alright, now we can upgrade you, which will be a research/vassal one at this point.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Hostile fleet assets engaged. Technological acquisition successful.
Took quite a beating there, that's fine. Basically, it's going to come down to the same thing, except I'm going to wipe their planets this time. I think basically what's happening is something's messing up where they're not able to generate enough of something because they like filled up all their space or something. So I'm going to wipe their planets this time. All right, so all those are complete. I'd like you to build there. And... no. Yes. We get a few science one, research, one,
Alert. Station engaged.
don't even know what I'm saying at this point.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed. Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
We're getting some research habitats built, is what I'm going to be doing here.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet assets engaged. Planetary pacification protocols initiated. Hostile fleet assets engaged. Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
The hives on... wait, which one? Have harnessed the... okay, so they went to the steam age. Wait, that's a hive? Hold on. Oh, I didn't realize this was... oh, it's a mix. Ah, see that? Yeah, there's a mix of guys on there. Some are hive mind, but there's 3 that are not. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so these planets are going to be reset, basically, at this point. Do I not have them all? What's left? Alright, whatever. Let's just go take my planets back and see what they do. Yeah, what the heck's happening here? Unoccupied planet. Where's an unoccupied planet? That's occupied. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing there. Nothing there. And then all these are occupied. What planet is not occupied? Ah, there we go. Okay. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, first off, let's fix this then. I don't know why they're doing this. I really don't. I mean, that's a generic energy planet. That's fine. What's your population? 54? Okay. Good energy there. That's fine. Click on the wrong one? No, I didn't. Buried. And they're doing energy there? Huh. Alright. I'm gonna have to do a... huh. Let's just completely reset them. I wouldn't say complete at this point, but get rid of all these starbases. That's engaged in combat? I don't think so. I'll have these guys rebuild from scratch. Because that's the second time they rebelled against me.
It's a deal, I say. Offer a trade deal. I'm gonna give you just like everything. I'm gonna give you 10,000 energy credits. I'm giving you 10,000 minerals. I'm gonna give you 10,000 food. I'm gonna give you 10,000 consumer goods because why not? Then I'm gonna ship you 100 a month for the next 30 years till you're on your feet. So, yeah, get on it.
Technological acquisition successful.
Trying to figure out what the heck is going on with them.
Planetary surface settlement established.
Leisure. Upgrade you. You're just kind of doing your thing. Can't upgrade you. You are in the process of upgrading. Given the fact I'm short here already for housing, I can tell you that we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to upgrade it. That's fine. 5. Which means we'll be able to handle 5 on here, though.
Construction complete.
So 25 will be the total that can handle on the leisure districts. Or in the leisure, whatchamacallits. The leisure habitats.
Technological acquisition successful.
Get at it, my friends. You're a Satrapy? Yes, you are. You're a Satrapy? Yes, you are. You can...
Construction complete.
Oh, crap! Okay. The Unbidden, massive tear in the fabric of space itself, has appeared in the Akin system. Where is that? Okay, that's down there. That's a bit of ways away from me. That's fine. Massive tear in the fabric of space itself in the Akin system. We aren't certain what the cause is, but the tear itself acts as a one-way portal from a dimension. Fleets of strange vessels are pouring out, attacking everything in sight. It looks like the beginning of a major invasion. We have intercepted powerful signals being sent from the arriving vessel to somewhere on the other side of the portal. Sounds like a hunting call. Fascinating. Alien life beyond our galaxy. It sounds like a hunting
Situation
call.
log adjusted.
Feeding grounds reach. Prey bountiful. At long last, we shall feast. What is this thing?
Non-standard space
All right,
entity
let's see
encountered.
here.
Choke points, please. Okay. You, get over there. And then you... Let's see if we can make it... Oh, we're gonna... It's gonna send us through there. Jeez. Send us over here. Oh, these guys close their borders to me. Who are you? Oh, you're the freaking absorbers? Okay, whatever. You guys go over there. And then 4, your new home is now going to be the terminal egress. I want you stationed right here. Alright, get on it. Give them that.
Communications alert.
Oh, okay. The galaxy is under attack. Our forces have engaged the Unbidden, but we'll have little hope of holding them off for long. As galactic custodians, your duty to defend all community members from existential threats. Please help if you can. Yeah, the situation's pretty dire there, guys. On that note, I can do this. Set it to the Unbidden, please. There. We're now focusing on the Unbidden. Thank you. I'm doing my part. Excellent. Comm centers. Powerful communication array has been added to the Strategic Coordination Center, enabling our strategists to issue orders to our ships throughout the galaxy. These state-of-the-art arrays are powerful enough to burn through any possible jamming, and the quantum entanglement signals is utterly impeccable. Excellent, I say.
Technological acquisition
That's
successful.
what I wanted. You come here. Okay.
Construction complete.
Alright, you... Let's get, all of those guys on this one. Guys are all doing their thing. Massive subspace disturbance has erupted in the system of the galaxy. Early reports indicate nearly 50% of the systems of the galaxy have been affected by this unprecedented phenomenon, which appears to be a byproduct of thousands of years. Okay, so yeah, we have another storm. Beautiful. Yep, that's fine. Habitat's complete. Ooh, the Gulf Samron habitat. This is a research one. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that it'll
Planetary
just
surface
eat
settlement
this area.
established.
So let's see here. Oh yeah, even at their strongest armadas, I can handle them for the moment.
These guys have become more egalitarian. Alright, very well.
Technological acquisition successful. Construction complete.
High density munitions. Alright, yeah. Where's the terminal egress? There you are. Defenses. Alright. That's fine. Let's also design. So we need to design. Well, first off, we'll make a juggernaut. That's just a juggernaut. That's also, you know, souped up like crazy. Go juggernaut. Even though I will never ever build one. New design. I would like defense platforms. Auto
construction complete.
And you are going to be a hangar DP. Per. Yeah, we'll allow that. Excellent. Galactic mobilization has been hit. Galactic institutions, please. I need a galactic defense force. The need is dire, I say. Very dire. Not that. Research. Okay. Trade deal. I think they actually built... There. Have all that. I want to see what you guys are actually doing to find out if you guys are just being idiots. No, okay, they are actually building food this time. Okay, and they're also allowing other species in, by the way it looks. Yeah.
Technological acquisition successful.
Alright, so they're not being complete idiots this time. One of our envoys, blah, blah, blah. Who's this against? Oh, yeah, I don't care about you guys.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
Alright, let's see here. So, starting over here. Habitat there. Habitat there, please. Basically, I need one in the middle that can just act as something. I think I'm just going to shove one in here just to act as my middle man. You come up here. There you go. Get on it. Yeah, so I'm hoping the undead basically just eat these guys really quick.
Surface settlement established.
How did the absorbers get over here, now I think about it? Huh. We're gonna go ahead and bring you actually over here. to get you over there. And...
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
Ooh, excellent. The final stage of the matter decompressor is the most mundane, but in its own way the most impressive. The vast array of smelters and processors break down, decompress, and separate the matter of the terminal egress into useful minerals, which are decanted into an unending fleet of robotic barges to be delivered amongst our empire. Excellent. I need another science ship for you. This is now complete.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
We're going to be on to the next megastructure. Yeah, you guys go over there.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Alright, you... Sure, that's good enough. I want you cloaked. I want you to go there. Deal. Well met. Purchase. Goodbye. Deal, thank you. Alright, with you... Gates, please. Perfect. That was weird. Okay. So all the L gates should be at least 500,000. They are. The terminal egress is well over that. It is. At that point, we'll wait until the Strategic Coordination Center is done before upgrading the rest. At that point. Processor. Let's do an ancient refinery. We're going to need the... I would imagine we're going to need the exotics more at that point. Same here, I think. Let's just bring that up, actually.
Ship fragments dissected.
Alright, next one for this. Alright. Upgrade you. And it was you, right? Yes, it was. Oh, God!
Okay. The portal's been destroyed already? Good God, how'd that happen? Who did that? My vassal did. Oh my God, they just...
Communications.
Okay. That's a thing that happened. They just tore that baby asunder. Well done, Nex, I guess. No, we don't want your destroyer.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Oh, yes, excellent. Forgive our intrusion, but we will notice that your planet possesses unique potential for not currently being realized. Event can be opened to its sacred core, which flows a wealth of trickle forth. Yeah. Let us reveal the hidden secrets of your land. We'll require nominal whatever. I can't pronounce anything. Don't know why I try. Did I click the wrong thing there? I don't know if I did. The Jeffs.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh, they definitely... Okay, they settled those other planets. Hang on, let's see what's going on here.
Technological acquisition
okay, they're
successful.
egalitarian. Gotcha. Wait. Are they Necroid? No, but I think their species is.
Ship fragments dissected.
Okay, they're building robots.
Construction complete. Planetary surface settlement established. Technological acquisition successful.
Oh, do not ban organic slave trade. No, and we're gonna oppose that.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
Hey, you want to get insulted too?
Construction
Here, have an
complete.
insult. Alright, so the Unbidden's gone. That was unexpected. I was totally expecting I was going to have to, like, deal with that. But apparently I didn't. Unfortunately, it didn't wipe out the people I wanted to wipe out, but that's fine.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Yep, living metal, excellent. And living metal gives me my research, and my research makes me happy. Alright, large matter disintegrators, cool. Ah, yes, the final additions to the Strategic Coordination Center are several detached hostile force simulator bastions. These bastions contain much of the functionality of the Strategic Coordination Center on a smaller scale, but are completely independent of the main system. Within each elite commanders and their staff can be totally immersed in the culture and traditions of our enemies. By studying their artwork, we can better understand and simulate their military thinking. Once fully immersed, we will fight virtual wars against the staff of the Strategic Coordination Center, allowing us to simulate conflicts and any possible enemy in excruciating detail, which can be studied from the perspective of both sides, and our strategy refined. Excellent. No, I don't want any of that. All right, cool. So this. Oh, the rogue, the exterminators. Yes, excellent. They have been finished.
Technological acquisition successful.
Beautiful. Okay.
Construction
This is where
complete.
we need to take a look at something. So these matter disintegrate. Blah blah. 7.3 versus my existing ones. A nanite autocannon. I'm assuming that replaces the standard autocannon. Yup. It's a difference. 2017. Oh yeah, I'm not making any nanites though, so that needs to be completely forgotten about. Yeah, no, it's still better. Probably going to be the same for that. Nothing's probably going to change here because we want missiles for the picket. Nothing should change here, and nothing should change here or here. Yeah, no, that's all the same. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Excellent. The last vestiges of the extra-dimensional invaders have been wiped out, hopefully ridding the galaxy of this threat for good. Sapients everywhere are celebrating the news of the great victory, safe at last in the knowledge they won't be harvested for food by these strange energy creatures after all. Perhaps it's the beginning of a new era of galactic cooperation friendship. Yeah, there's a new era of, you know, hoarding under me is what there is. Okay, oh, yeah, you are the guys. Head back. Okay.
Construction complete.
Time to get another fleet produced. If you actually notice, we're almost actually at the halfway point. We almost are in breach of, whatchamacallit. Okay, I need you. New fleet, please. Thank you. Okay, I need interstellar assembly now. Should I put that? Yeah, no, that's fine. Above this broken world, build the interstellar assembly. Then you... where's my science nexus? There we go. That can go here, in the idea that they'll study the remains of the Grey Tempest in here. Nope, already did that. Build a hyperlane there, please, and then we can get on this.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
The Senate has ratified the creation of the standing multinational military force intended for the defense of the galactic community. This galactic defense force, oh, there's a bug on my water, will recruit its personnel from all community members who are also required to contribute resources towards the construction of its fleets. With the galactic galaxy engulfed by wars, hope that the GDF will expand and become strong enough to challenge even the vast fleets being thrown around by the fallen empires and their petty squabbles for galactic dominance. They will be placed under the direct command of DAAR Servitors and the Galactic Custodians. Excellent.
Galaxy will be a
Construction
safer place, I
complete.
say. Alright, first off, need to propose resolution. Not that one, that's for sure. Nope, not going to care about that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get personal oversight in play at that point. Then, I shouldn't have closed that. Let's see here. Still one. Okay, that's fine. We are going to create new design. Oh, not auto-generate. So, this is going to be a mixed force. I always use GDF as a mixed force at that point. And basically, I'll just auto-complete just about everything that they bring in at this point as a defense force. So they're saying use... Okay, that's fine. Because they will be using the more advanced stuff at that point. Alright, Destroyer, auto-complete. Yep, that's fine. Now, for the Titan, we kind of do our same thing, though. We're going to want Titan Bow, going to want the Carrier Core, going to want Missile Stern. Or should we have a Carrier... Yeah, you know what? We're going to do, yep, that. Nanite Cloud, please. Thank you. That way it repairs as we do things. Battleships. Autocomplete. Same thing like ours. It's the Battle Stars is more of what we're building, which is fine. Cruisers will be just like before, light carriers. God, and we have access to everything. Alright. So, I got those... One van
Situation
crash,
log
that's for
adjusted.
Show me where this is. Okay.
Technological acquisition successful. Technological acquisition successful.
Alright, I need another Constructobot. Come, my construction ship. I need you to find me knowledge. Then you have a job to do because we have to... Is that because of the storm? Yeah, it's because of the storm. Then he will have a job to do, that's for sure. We have Vassals to release, I say. How's this war coming along? Doesn't look very good for anyone involved.
What a surly thought.
Yep, storm's gone, okay. Wait a minute, did they say... Okay, so these two are fighting. But you guys... Oh, it's a feudal empire, okay. And they're slaving despots. Okay, okay, gotcha. Alright, bring that up as 5.
Perfect. Then we will get started. Oh, not on that. Fleet designer. Get started
System
on
survey
our
complete.
first. What? What? God dang it! Stop messing with me. 20 of those. Do 10 of these. 10 of these. And how's that? Why isn't that showing me a command limit?
Special project complete.
Lost building methods. Excellent. Likely due to the vessel being a civilian transport, the shipboard databases were not fully scrubbed as part of the decommissioning process. So while nothing else was found valuable aboard the ship, our data scientists have managed to recover partial references to unknown alien technologies. Beautiful. It's interesting it doesn't show me anything. Well, let's see what this becomes. Ooh, I was going to use all my... God dang it. All my stuff. Build it. Ah, this is where they put the breath. Okay, gotcha. So this is a size 13 planet with abundant minerals and everything. My god, this is fantastic. That's a fantastic planet when you get right down to it. Not expansion planner. That's not what I wanted. You. Great Vassal. Once again, you are a satrapy. Restricted voting. Do it.
Planetary surface settlement established.
Thank you. Ah, okay. Yep, I see.
Technological acquisition successful.
Now, I know some
Construction
people
complete.
really hate the limit they have on the minor artifacts. I do like it in a way because it does force me to make a decision about which one I'm going to end up doing. Like, I can't have an unlimited amount then of these super advanced.
Communications alert.
No, I don't want that. Super advanced
Construction complete.
ships at this point with all this ancient tech. It requires thought and having like a premium force, an elite force running around at that point. And build me a Ministry of Science, I say. Yeah. Completed their sensory array. Alright, sensory array is complete. Good for you. I congratulate you on your sensory array. Hey, what are you guys
Technological
actually?
acquisition successful.
Okay, that sounds good.
Technological acquisition successful. Construction complete.
Alright, so this is how this one's going to look out for the leisure centers at this point, and we pretty much have this down pat. Just need to figure out what's going to go here.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
What would make sense at that point is the waste
successful.
processing center, because I have it at that point. I don't know what else we would put there that would justify anything. I mean, other than one of the specialty plants or something like that, but no. I don't think so. Yeah, we'll put a waste processing center on there. Would be make the most sense. Oh, we now begun the massive undertaking of constructing the Science Nexus Foundation. The place and preparations are underway to add the main hub. The promise of a new groundbreaking technologies and realizing the ideas beyond our wireless imagination awaits. Although the road ahead is long and full of challenges, we have taken the first steps. Could the endless mysteries of the universe finally be within our grasp? Oh, I don't know. Let's go find out, everyone.
Planetary surface settlement established.
Yeah, and then I must have bypassed that one so we get the interstellar assembly. Ooh, satisfying insult available. Excellent. Where's those absorbers? Insult you. I actually probably shouldn't have built this one, but I don't care anymore. Because I was pulling 5 living metals due to the mining I was doing on there. Now I'm only pulling like 1.6. Okay. Alright, so you, what do we got? Size 18, alright. Okay, let's see here. Okay, and that takes care of you. Yes, it does. You are a size 16. We'll move you off into a habitat. Upgrade. Beautiful. I'm debating to whether to keep this one or not. Nah, I don't think I will.
Construction complete.
Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Then we're going to actually convert this guy over to a satrapy because he is a single planet one. Go ahead and do it.
Technological acquisition successful.
Alright, let's see here. You guys are all built.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
You are... Home is going to be home station. Thank you. 6. Alright, let's see here. I think it's time to release the human empire.
Technological
Yeah,
acquisition
it's
successful.
So let's go ahead and prep that then. Okay, so we'll be keeping this one, and we'll be keeping here, and we'll be keeping here. Alright, so, where do I have the humans, is the question. Oh, my human friends, I do believe you exist somewhere. Nope, that's these guys. That's those guys. There's my humans. Alright, Earth. Oh, I forgot I have the Memorex on here. Alright, start with... Okay, so let's go over here. Oh, we have 6 humans on here. I didn't even know that. Okay. So, 6 humans it is. Mars. How many humans we have on here? We got 6 also. Okay, so I already prepped this. Is what I did, and then forgot about it by the way it looks. Okay. Perfect. Earth, it is time to leave the cradle one last time. We will release the humans to be our vassal. There will be a prospectorium under us. Republic Human Systems. Alright, I like the name. What are you? We'll establish an embassy first off. And each one shall have our organic sanctuaries, that's for sure. Well, that didn't work. Hang on. Yeah, that's why. So now our top one is Robus Prime. Okay, that's fine. Let's get these research ones running. Excellent. All right.
Construction complete.
So the authoritarian xenophiles. Okay, I like it. I like it. That point. Alright, go and build it. We have left the last of our
non-standard space entity encounter.
the last of our past behind. We no longer are held to the planetary body of that which created us. Yes, we want to buy all the services, I say. Ooh, they're being pushed back. I think I know who's going to win this one. Alright, we got personal oversight. Beautiful.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh, can't do that during the war in heaven. Okay, yeah.
Construction complete.
Wasn't there... Oh, it's probably over here. Galactic Threat Committee. Okay, I already did that. I would like constitutional immunity, please.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated. Alert. Non-standard space
I'm sorry,
entity
you did
encounter.
what? This guy went over here and just took this. That's not allowed. Oh, this is why I hate. Yes, men on you. Oh, that one. Give me... Oops, wrong one. This. Confirm. Yeah, don't you go building anything there. Yeah, you're not allowed to have that. Alright, perfect. The most critical feature of the initial stage of the interstellar assembly is the locus. A sophisticated hologram projection of a black hole is meant to invoke the gravitational chasm that lurks in the galactic core, a fulcrum on which the galaxy turns. Once fully built, this place will also be an axle of sorts, which is quite diplomatic of a soft power that often drives the galactic swirl. Alright, you guys might be looking a little too much into that, but I accept this. Alright, offload a trade deal. I'll give you these two. Confirm.
Planetary surface settlement established.
United Systems Planets? Wait, what? Who are they? I don't know who they were.
Planetary surface settlement established.
Finally get to build this one.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
Oh, yeah. I can finally do
Construction
that.
complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Perfect. Alright, all that stuff's going.
You are Leisure Center. No, you're not. You are a refinery. Refinery section.
Construction complete.
I was going to say, actually, this one
Technological
shouldn't be building
acquisition
any
successful.
districts.
Construction complete.
We'll go ahead and focus on, for this one, we'll focus on Forge at that point. Oh, interesting. The chameleon field's been exposed. The chameleon field of energy is sort of concealing an ancient structure that was recently exposed on that planet. Where's this planet? Okay, gotcha. Lifeless planet inside the space, only chance asteroid impact, which was deflected off the field while the planet was being monitored by passing freighter, revealed its existence. Alright, let's get on it. That being the case, alright, first off, close all that. You head on over then. Excavate that site. Okay, that one's colonizing. Build there. Here. There. And there. Okay. There'll be a whole bunch of research ones that I can just build on at this point. Oh, why are you negative? Oh, I see why you're negative. You can have an ad in
Construction
aid
complete.
agency at that point. Alright. Organic havens for every man, woman, and child, I say.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oops, you. Okay, there's that. I want everyone to have all the things, that's for sure. +5 on their loyalty, jeez. That doesn't do anything. Sure, whatever. Have an orbital assembly. What do I care? Make sure all of them have their organic sanctuaries, and they do. So which one's the capital? This one's the capital. You can have... Here you go, having thingamajig, aid agency. Have a good time. We love you all. You know you do. You love us, we love you. Orbital assembly complex, that's fine. And yeah, same thing. Although I love the fact these guys are subterranean and are going to have an orbital assembly complex. That's funny.
Construction complete.
Uh-oh. They must be dealt with. Well, where are they? Oh, I don't care. Yeah, you guys will be destroyed easy enough.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
So that's an interesting border that was created there. Freaking love that.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Oh, whoops. You're supposed to be that. Beautiful. Okay. Fully upgrade that fleet, I say. I demand all the things. Oh god, it's almost midnight. I did not even pay attention. Alright. Alrighty, so in terms of what needs to be released as a vassal, it's only this guy over here now. At that point. Every other place has been released and is operating. Ooh, the Science Nexus hub is now in place, equipped with state-of-the-art singularity reactor. Our engineers are preparing to add the next, most challenging segment of the facility, the 4 research wings. They will be fitted with pioneering technology to withstand everything from violent heat to intense pressure waves and alien pathologies. Pathogens? Sure, why not? You can't go now. Yeah, okay. I'm already too far in. I'm a half hour over, man. Yeah, that's how it goes. They also provide housing and many researchers. All right, get on it. Oh, that's not it. That's it. I was gonna say, but we're getting actually very close to finishing this up, and that's part of the thing with this is I kind of want to, with the new DLC coming out on the 9th, so in 4 days at this point, I wanted to make sure I got this done before we moved on to the next one. At this point. Alright, so I got my first GDF fleet here also now, which is great. Oh, they're all against me. Wait, how does he have a million?
Planetary surface settlement established.
He must have called in every goddamn favor he had.
Technological acquisition successful.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be enough. Huh. Also, some of my vassals should be voting for me, shouldn't they? Alright, let me, I gotta check something. There's a glitch that happens where your vassals, even though they have restricted voting, won't vote with you unless you change your vote. So I gotta see if that would actually do it, because, huh. Yeah, it was like, suddenly this is, looking different now. I want to see what happens when I pop back in there.
Planetary surface settlement
Okay,
established.
this I can work with. Yep, all my vassals then popped in, and now I can do it. End session. It'll pass. Suck on that. I have constitutional immunity. Oh, the mausoleum. Excellent. The structure appears to be a gigantic mausoleum or can't pronounce it, dang it. Dating back several million years. There's no obvious signs of previous looters, so the structure may have been left untouched since Chameleon Field was erected. The structure's first chamber is accessible, but impenetrable doors block any further progression. Large alien glyphs, as yet untranslated, have been carved into the wall above the door. Fascinating, I say. Yes, I do say that, but it's also, I'm pretty sure I know why that is. At that point. Okay, it's already being colonized. We're completely done with you. Yes, we are. Perfect. Alrighty. I am going to call it for a night here, everyone. I thank you very much for watching, and I'm a half hour over, but such is life. We'll be back Monday for another hour at that point, and we will finish it up on Monday at that point, because that will put us right before the DLC at that point, and so we'll finish up Monday night with this one, and then we'll move on to Anno 2205 at that point. I need a little bit of time to work with the DLC and see how that changed at that point, so the next one on Monday night will be the finale at that point of the DAAR Servitors at this point. Honestly, I was kind of hoping to I want the other, well, first off, we know who's going to win the war in heaven, by the way, this is looking, at that point. Just freaking look at this, like, they're attacking within and without. But I am hoping the other endgame crises will spawn here. We had the Unbidden. I had everything selected at the beginning, so hopefully we'll see either the Scourge or the Contingency here coming up next. It'll be a good time. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.